Can you feel it? I think there's something really big for BlockBusters Tech and for BitBurn right around the corner. We have a couple new bits of information to share with you guys. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into it. So first up here, we see with Don Bailey, he said, update, in approximately 72 hours, a 1% tax will be appended to the current tax for BitBurn official that will integrate into the liquidity pool injections component of BlockBusters Tech. Additionally, the marketing campaign discussions will start today. More info to come. This was posted at 2:46 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so approximately 3 days later at around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. That would be around 5, 6 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast. That's right around the range because he said approximately that time frame, that 1% will be appended to BitBurn. Because keep in mind that BlockBusters Tech had done an acquisition of BitBurn just recently. I made a video talking about that. BitBurn is one of the tokens on BlockBusters Tech that is a reflection token. So when you buy and trade that of BlockBusters Tech, there's that percentage that goes in, buys BitBurn, and distributes that out to the holders, right? Now, my interpretation of this, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below, but the way that I'm looking at this is that the tax, that transaction fee that goes in with BitBurn, that it's going to have an extra 1% be allocated from that, that's actually going to help out with injecting liquidity away from BitBurn and actually going into stabilizing BlockBuster Tech. So by having that set of funding going in to help stabilize the price action with BlockBusters Tech, I think what's going to end up as a result is when people trade BlockBusters Tech, you're more likely to have a higher impact on a volume regarding how much gets purchased in for that of BitBurn and distributed out to the holders. So it's kind of a way to balance and support each other. I hope that makes sense. So it's a fraction. We're only talking 1% here, but I still think that it could be absolutely beneficial. And so some other key elements is they also mentioned yesterday saying in preparation for upcoming announcements, this entity is fully formed. More updates to follow. And what does it say here? Liquidity Injection Protocol. Very specific, right? So would it inject liquidity? Well, if it's called Liquidity Injection Protocol, more than likely, right? And it also mentions here this entity is fully formed, which makes me wonder, is this a separate company technically? Is that where the legalities of things kind of comes into play about how you inject liquidity into the projects? And then if we look back over here with BitBurn, you got the acquisition there, right? So potentially what we could end up seeing happen is as BlockBusters Tech expands out, as it grows, it could be acquiring additional other cryptocurrencies. It's not a guarantee. It could also just come down to partnerships. Some of the other projects, maybe they would be willing to go ahead and offer percentages that goes to showing support for liquidity. But then I think that's where partnerships can definitely strengthen. And we've already seen with the launch of this project, it was planned with Evergrow coin that's now been moved over. So having that swapped out is definitely something to take into consideration when we move forward with this. Then we also have Reflecto. So Reflecto is one of the tokens that is a reflection on BlockBusters Tech. And they said today, new coin listing BitBurn, just hold RTO and earned burn. Follow, tag 4 friends, and retweet to get a chance to win 7 billion RTOs. So it says BUSD, BNB, RTO. It's got all the different fancy hashtags and stuff, right? So it says BitBurn to be listed on Reflecto as a reward token. So what does that mean? This suggests to me that when you go and you buy Reflecto and there's trading activity there, that is going to give you a reflectionary reward in BitBurn. So now you're getting a reflectionary reward in BitBurn, which as trading activity goes on for BitBurn, it's also giving off 1% that goes back over to BlockBusters Tech. And Reflecto is one of those tokens that's on BlockBusters Tech. So if you're buying Reflecto, you're also getting BitBurn, which is 2 of the ones that are on the BlockBusters Tech. I hope you guys get where I'm going with this. Now, let's go ahead and make it even more fun for you guys. I've talked a little bit about this before in the past, but I do have an NFT series coming up that is partnered with, drumroll please, BlockBusters Tech. So imagine when you get an NFT, it's a tradable asset, and when you make those trades on it, you're increasing trading volume. So through the minting of that, I'm going to have 5% of the mint that goes to buying BlockBusters Tech. which when you buy BlockBusters Tech as part of that bundle package, then does all these other things on top of the other 3 official partnerships that I have with my NFT project. So it's a similar mentality. I have a little bit of different mechanics. If you guys want to learn more about that, I have a website. You can reach out to me on Twitter, my DMs, Crypto Atlas YT, all that kind of fun stuff. So we're still in the process with the marketplace, the functionality and the backend coding, working with the developers to get that up and running. And I'll keep you guys posted. On Twitter, it's at Team Eco Warriors. There's links down in the description below. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to WeLoveSafeMoon.com, Murat Shaker, Victor Vegas, SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons. Also, thank you to my YouTube members for your guys' support. I really appreciate it, guys. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button. God bless. I am not a financial advisor. Please go do your own research. We'll see you in the next episode.